Hello everyone, how are you? This is Javier from Compass, and I am here to take a look at the February rental report that came in. Now, I gotta be honest, I usually do this as a blind react, but when I got this email yesterday, I opened it up and I started browsing through it, so it's not fully blind. I already took like a 45, 50-second look at it and kind of like glanced through it. I apologize for that, but let's do this like one eye covered review of the rental market in February. That's a little bit too big of a circle. Let's make it a little smaller. Let's put it on this side. Rental report February from Compass. Let's take a look here, see what is happening. Manhattan. Manhattan is the first one. We're looking at studios. Uh, Up 3% in price, down in inventory. So there's less inventory overall, except for in the luxury market. There's more inventory than last year. But everything else seems to have less inventory than last year. So that's an interesting takeaway. Less people are moving, so there's less units in the market. That's tougher for the renters. That's why these prices are going up. Um, they're going up most dramatically in the larger apartments. I think that's actually true in all three of the boroughs. Let's take a look. Maybe not in Queens. Queens always behaves a little bit different. So yeah, this is it. This is basically up everything. Studios and one bedrooms are the ones that are up less, and then the bigger apartment seems to be up a little bit more. Now let's go into Brooklyn, and we look at Brooklyn. 10% less inventory and 13% up overall. And again, we're seeing that the segment that's going up the most in terms of price is the larger apartments, three bedrooms. Um, so that I don't know what that tells me exactly. I think that it is it's just a reflection of people trying to save money by gathering together as roommates in one end, and maybe also more families. The need of more space, because if you have roommates or you're in a family, you need an extra space for a home office. All of that can be at play. Because even though we are having more people stopping the remote work or doing less remote work, people still work from home. It seems to be like the new norm. So we're looking 15% increase in price in the two bedroom, 35% increase in price in the three bedroom in Brooklyn. That's a lot. That's a lot compared to the 7 and 6 in the studio and the one bedroom market of Brooklyn. And if I take a look at Queens, see in Queens, the three bedrooms are not going up that much. I didn't talk about the luxury market in Brooklyn. Let's take a quick look at the luxury market in Brooklyn. A lot more units too, and the rent's still going up. Which in Manhattan, it's also going up, kind of like a similar rate, 8%, and more units as well. Not as much as in Brooklyn, where we have 34 more units, 34% more units. So does that mean that the luxury market in Brooklyn is hurting? I don't know. I mean, luxury here is like 6K and up, but we can see that the three bedrooms are almost 6K there, right? So there's units that are not necessarily luxury that will fall into the luxury category. Um, yeah, so we can see less inventory all across, except for those large three bedrooms. So why in Queens the three bedrooms are not moving as much? I don't have the answer. I'm just like, these are the questions that come up when I'm taking a look at these numbers. 8% up. So the increase of rent in Queens is less dramatic than in Brooklyn or in Manhattan. And in some cases, almost no, because like 4% on the three bedrooms, it's matching kind of like what inflation was year over year. And it's also not that pronounced, right? And that's it. That's the rental market for you. Let me know if you have any questions, if you're a landlord or a tenant, and I can send you guys this too. Uh, yeah, the rental season is about to come up, so get ready for it. If you're going to be renting out as a landlord, make sure you're pricing accordingly. That's, of course, what I'm always going to say. And if you are a tenant, be sure to have all your documentation ready to go because the market moves fast. Anyway, Javier Perez-Karam from Compass. I'll see you in the next video, or hopefully in person.